Hello! I am making Lomein noodles today. I already mixed the dough because it takes like 20 minutes to mix it, and I didn't want to have the KitchenAid running for 20 minutes while I was on live. So I mixed the dough about an hour ago. And the video that I watched, let's see, the video I watched said that this was 6 portions worth. Ugh. So I guess I'll divide this into 6. And I bought this fancy thing on Amazon, and it's not a KitchenAid attachment. Well, it attaches to a KitchenAid, but it's not the KitchenAid attachment because this one actually I thought would be a better investment since it is it's like you don't have to switch it out, but on a KitchenAid you do have to switch it out. So I'm actually gonna just cover these, I think. Or no, I'm not gonna cover these. I'm just gonna roll them all out. It was the first time I ever used it, and it says don't immerse in water, so I guess I just rinsed it. So I'm gonna roll these out just a little bit and see how that goes. I don't know how this is gonna turn out. This is my first time using it. I don't know, let's see. Okay. So far so good. Not too bad, I guess. And there's a dial here that you can do like 1 to 8 maybe in thickness. So there was, since I did rinse it, I'm gonna add some cornstarch. It's a little wet, and wet is bad. I don't know how this is gonna be. It might be a mess. Let's see. Maybe I'll just cornstarch this a little bit. Okay, that should help. Now I'm going to turn the dial. Turn it back on. Oh, not too bad. And what I like about this one is you don't have to switch out the attachments. But probably today was not the best day to wear black. I think this isn't very pretty. So I'm going to fold this, hoping to get some prettier ones. That did not work. I want to try to get them more even. So they're like long sheets. Let's try this. Or maybe I should start back at one again. Oh, this is one. I wonder, since I put cornstarch on it, is it gonna stick? Okay, I'm gonna go to 2. Hello, tell me who's here. Let's chat, friends. So I don't think they're gonna stick anymore because I already put cornstarch on there. Well, that's not good. I guess we live and learn. I'll do the next one's better. Maybe I should have scrapped this one. I do feel like I should be able to make them a little better. Yeah, so I bought this this attachment on Amazon, and it's not a KitchenAid attachment, a KitchenAid brand. But I was hoping it would work better than the KitchenAid brand, so I wouldn't have to switch it out. So yeah, I think it's working now. And go a little bit thinner, so now it's like a 3. And then I'm going to cut this one. So there's like a fettuccine, and then there's a spaghetti. So I'm going to do the spaghetti one. Oh. Ah, it's a mess. They're a little wet because my spaghetti is wet, and the slicer's wet. Uh-oh, these might be too wet, too wet. So I'm going to put some cornstarch in here, and hopefully these can be saved and they're not too wet. So toss them in cornstarch. Oh, I think they were saved. So that worked out. Not bad for my first trial of Lomein noodles. I think by the 6th one I'll be better. They're super dusty, but that's okay. You know, I think I'm just gonna make 3 of these on camera, and then I'll do 3 later. So then, same process as before. I'm just gonna roll this out a little bit so I can get some flatter sheets. And then I'm just gonna do 2. I'm gonna do a little dusting again of cornstarch. Hopefully these will turn out better than the first batch, but I think the first batch turned out okay too. So here we go. I got this little piece here, and we gotta turn this notch back to 1. Oh, maybe this is too big. Thin this out a little bit. Still too thick. There we go. You go a couple times. I'm actually going to run this one through. So the way this dough is, it really needs like rest time. If it doesn't have rest time, then it hardens. sort of. It gets kind of hard to work with. There we go. I'm going to do one more pass. Actually, I think I'm going to fold this in half. And then do another pass. Woo. Another one. And then go a little smaller. I'm actually going to fold this. Probably not the best thing to do. We're all learning here. Fold it again. Now I'm going to do this one. Maybe too much cornstarch and it's kind of dry. Okay, I'm going to go a little smaller. But these noodles seem fine. And this one again. There's a giant hole here. Maybe I should go back. I'm going to try this one more time. Another fold. This one did not turn out well. Okay, it's doing a little bit better. Do the opposite side. One dish. I don't know. I think it's really important to know how to make ramen noodles or scrambled eggs. I think that should be like the first dish you teach your kid how to make. I'd probably learn how to make scrambled eggs first. What about you, Stacy? What would you make? Or what would you teach your kid to make? Yeah, I'm going to go a little smaller, a little thinner. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to make scrambled eggs first. Go back to this first one. So yeah, I'm just making these Lomein noodles from scratch. And this is my first time, so they're kind of a disaster. And I really like this attachment, or I bought this attachment because I don't have to switch them in and out, and I can just go from, you know, rolling the sheets to making the noodles. So then I'm just tossing the noodles in cornstarch so they don't stick together. So hang on just a minute. UPS. Yeah, you know what? I should teach him how to make because Tao doesn't really know how to make kodi. Tao's kodi is very sad. You know, I think this is already a lot of Lomein noodles. So I think I'm going to try to use the linguine one. Let's try the thicker noodles. Oh, it's pretty. Maybe a little thick. A little too thick. I should have made these a little bit thinner. Maybe I'll make these into my lunch tomorrow. Here, let me show you my noodles. So I think that when they make kopia noodles, they would use the linguine one. And that's what they look like. Which these would make really nice kopia noodles. I just gotta get the process down first, since this was the first time I've ever done them. And then these are the thinner, like spaghetti noodles. Here. And this attachment was, I think it's listed at $100, but there was a $15 coupon. So I bought this for $85. And now I'm going to boil these noodles, and I think since they're fresh, they're going to be very, very fast. Alright, got some water boiling over here. Toss them in. I'll save these for my lunch tomorrow. Put this strainer. Oh wow, they look kind of pretty. Wash my hands. And then I'm going to put this away and I'll finish my noodles later. Oops. Yeah, I think this tastes like no time at all. Now let's wash this off. And let's cut some veggies. Ooh. Okay, so these are ready. I'm I'm just gonna pour them into a strainer. And run some cold water on them. They smell nice. They're very nice and firm. They're just like the ones at the store, except I made them from scratch. They feel springy. Yeah, I'll show you. Look, I actually really made noodles, and they're springy. I'm so excited. They actually kind of feel like ramen noodles. I'm intrigued. I don't know, let's try one. I'm shocked. Oh wow. I'm so surprised. That was actually super easy. So, I'm gonna peel some carrots, or actually, I'm not gonna use the whole thing. I'm just gonna use a little bit. I don't really think I'm gonna make a big batch of noodles, because when you make noodles, a little goes a long way. Peel these. And I'm gonna cut these onions. Peel off any yellow stuff. And then some mushrooms. And wash these. And wash this carrot. These are just regular white button mushrooms. And I don't have anything like soy, like bean sprouts or anything. I just try to clean out my KitchenAid, my refrigerator when I make stuff like lo mein or fried rice. And then for the green onions, I like to cut them into 1-inch slices for a dish like this. And for my carrot, I think I'm just going to shred it. Wow, those noodles were super fast. And then I'm just doing some veggies now. I'm going to do some shrimp and chicken, garlic. I don't know. I never go out to eat, or very rarely, only if I'm feeling really lazy. But I think a lot of people say they don't cook at home because it takes too long. But I think it takes a long time to place the order and go pick it up. So, like, I'm someone who likes, satisfaction right away, which I feel like you can, like, if I'm really hungry, I'm like hungry right then and there. And it's easier to shop my refrigerator than to think about where we're going to pick up some food. It's all the veggies I'm going to use. And now I'm going to cut my meat. I just really like peel my shrimp. The shrimp isn't peeled. And I'll probably just cook this in oil. Some garlic and some ginger. Nothing real fancy. Some oyster sauce, some sweet soy sauce. And I think Tao's coming home late today, so I don't know if you'll get to see him today. But hopefully you'll see him. You know, my mom, she always growing up, she always hated getting the gray shrimp. Because, I don't know, she always bought like the pink shrimp that was already cooked. And then she would just cook it again and overcook it. And she's super anti, because the pink shrimp, they're already cooked. And then you really get them for like shrimp cocktail type stuff. But my mom is totally disgusted if you don't overcook the already cooked shrimp. Maybe she's lined up over the years, I don't know. And then I have, oh, you know what? I should cut some garlic. And I will also do a knob of ginger and a white onion. So I always cut all my vegetables first, and then I'll do my meat so that I don't have to wash my chopping board. Because I'm too lazy to wash my chopping board. This way I'm not I always do the meat last. Small knob of ginger. I love ginger. Love. Especially the really fresh stuff. I'm sad that I live in the Midwest, so I can't easily get the fresh stuff. But it's okay. I do plan it. And it's nice and spicy. And yesterday we went grocery shopping and Tao bought some pork belly and ginger. So he's going to be making pork belly and ginger later this week. It's one of our favorites. Growing up, I didn't like onions. I actually really hated them. But I don't know, one day I woke up and I really liked them. It was really strange. I think your taste buds change, you know? So I'm going to chop this, mince this all together, the ginger and the garlic. My carpal tunnel is not happy. And I really feel like I'm going to go into labor any day now, but my doctor says that I'm not even close. But my belly is getting really, really big, and there's just pressure everywhere, and my baby's head is huge. Okay. I'm going to move this guy over. Put this one front and center. And I cooked noodles in here earlier, but there's nothing else, so it's clean. Less dishes. I'm all about less dishes because I hate doing dishes. You'll hear me stress about hating dishes a lot. And just put some oil in here. I like to use avocado oil. It has a higher smoke point, so it doesn't burn. And then I'm going to add my garlic. Or, oops, I forgot to cut my chicken. It's okay, I'll cut it right now. You know what? Forget it. I'll just do the shrimp. Leave the chicken for another day. So I have this garlic here. And shrimp takes like no time to cook. So I'm actually gonna cook my white onions. And my mushrooms. I'm going to toss in the carrots and the green onions last, just to top. I guess this all kind of like takes no time to cook. So stir fries are great. And it smells great. The garlic and the ginger smell great. I love ginger. I love garlic. I really love ginger. Oops. I'm gonna add my shrimp. If I was using beef or something or chicken, I would add that meat first, but shrimp cooks really fast. So I didn't add it first. So let that cook and turn pink. Got my ramen looking Lomein noodles here. That I made. They're so nice. They're like so bouncy, and they even kind of have like squigglies like a ramen noodle would. But some of them are kind of stuck together because my blades were wet. But that's okay. Okay, so the shrimp is starting to turn pink. I'm going to create a little well in here that you can't see. And I'm going to put my noodles in. And I don't know if I would just use all the noodles. And then I'm just going to add some oyster sauce. And some of this sweet dark soy sauce. Mix it all together. I'm so excited. You know, I'm actually going to put a little bit of sugar in here because what's Chinese food without sugar? And like usual, I love putting everything in little mason jars. So just a pinch of sugar. And the noodles are already cooked. Everything's already cooked. So then just add my green onions and carrots because that doesn't really need cooking time. And I like to keep them really bright. Wow, I'm very impressed. And that's super fast. That's it. And I'm actually going to plate this and show you. That took like no time even to make my own noodles from scratch. I've been on for 36 minutes. And I even made my own noodles from scratch. So I know that is faster than ordering pizza and gonna pick it up. Look, so fast. Why do people not cook at home more? And these noodles are just all made from scratch just 30 minutes ago. So let's try it. I'm really bad at getting really hot food. I think I'm gonna take one out of Tao's plug and heat this with hot oil. Pretty sweet though. The noodles are bouncy. They're better than the ones you buy. And I'm not only saying that because I made it myself. I have to make this with my mom. Wow. They're firmer than the ones that you buy from, like usually my Lomein Noodles, I'll buy them from the frozen section and they're pre-packaged, but they're not this bouncy. This is really good. And it's so simple, and I always just make food like this when I'm cleaning out my fridge before like all my veggies go bad. The best way to get rid of veggies are fried rice, noodles, or stir fry. They have such a nice firmness to them. I don't know where Tao's hot oil is. I'm so surprised how fast that was. Less than 40 minutes, noodles from scratch. I really don't know why people go out to eat. Like, this took no time, and it tastes better than a Chinese restaurant, and There's not like as much, like you know what went in it. Whenever I order food from a Chinese restaurant, I always try to get food that like I can't make. Or I'm too lazy to make. So I usually get General Tso's, but I can make that too. Mmm. Well, if anybody want to chat with me, if not, I'm going to sign off since it's done. But if you want to chat, get to chatting. And I don't add salt or anything because I already use a lot of oyster sauce and sweet soy sauce. I try not to eat a lot of salt. I really like salt and MSG. He always adds it to the food I make. This is good. It's garlicky, gingery, fast and easy. No Tao today. He's working late. It's 5:43. He'll probably be home kind of soon, but no Tao. So I'm gonna get going since nobody wants to chat today. June, you're late. I want to get going because Tao's at work still. He's not home yet. And I'm already done. I made noodles. I cooked Lomein noodles and everything. And it was only 42 minutes. Here, I'll at least let you see it. I made shrimp Lomein today. It was really good. It's okay. You know, if I don't have this baby by Tuesday, I'll be back on Tuesday. And I even made the noodles because you told me to make the noodles. Are you allergic to all shellfish? Can you eat crab legs or lobster? I feel so bad for people that are allergic to seafood but really love eating it. It's okay. Come visit me and I'll make you these noodles. I won't put shrimp in it. And they're so good. They taste like so bouncy and so firm. Huh. It's crazy that you're only allergic to shrimp. At least you have crab legs and lobster. Shrimp is just convenient though, because it's just easier, I think, than the other stuff. Because I feel like shrimp is a little bit more easy to cook versus like crab and lobster. They could like go from good to bad real fast, like overcooked real fast. So I got this shirt from an Etsy seller, and hold on. She was so sweet. No small dream shop. And she's so sweet, and she made me this apron. But it's white, and I'm so dirty. So I don't want to wear it because I definitely get it dirty. How cute is this? She's on Etsy and she sells like other t-shirts, and she actually has a really cute design of like, you know, the Morton Salt girl that's like pouring the salt. Let me show you. It's so cute. Can you see it? How cute is that? I do not have a P.O. box. I don't think I'm big enough to have a P.O. box. It'd be a waste of money to even get one because it's not like people are sending me mail or anything like that. But yeah, I thought the Morton Salt thing was super duper cute. But this is super cute. But I'm really afraid to get it dirty because it's white. Maybe one day when I get bigger, I'll get a P.O. box. But right now, I'm not big enough. And it's still just a small fish in this big ocean. I guess not like a physically small fish because this belly is getting really, really, really big. I don't know. I was really small for a really long time, but now it's, I don't know, I've only gained about 15 pounds. And since they said my baby was about 8 pounds, that means, you know, and I have a lot of fluid in me and stuff. I'm not swollen or anything. So I don't think I've gained that much weight. My sister has gained like 45, 35, 65 pounds with their pregnancies. Yeah, I didn't have a baby shower because of the pandemic and stuff. So then we ended up just doing a gender reveal, like on Facebook Live with our friends and family. And it's okay because, you know, the world is the world. We just did a gender reveal back in like September because that's when we found out the sex of the baby. And I actually made, I ordered cupcakes, and I only half a dozen of cupcakes, and I had them fill only one. So I had Tao eat all the cupcakes to see which one I was actually filled with color, so that we would know if we had a boy or a girl. So that's how we found out. And he took until the 6th cupcake to get the right one, to get the blue one. So I asked the girl to not fill any of them except for one, because, you know, we're like a couple surrounded by food and stuff. So I thought it'd be funny to do something food related. So that's what we did instead of doing like the typical cake or the balloon or fireworks. God forbid, because that's when all the fires were happening in California. And so people were commenting during the Facebook Live, and they're like, "Thank you for not doing fireworks." We didn't film it, but we were on live, so I mean, that video is floating somewhere on Facebook. We only did it on live, like with our friends and family, like in the event. We just kept it really small, and it's fine. Because, you know, my family, have you ever heard of the 5 languages of love? If you haven't, you should Google it. And it kind of, like, you take a test and you find out, like, what is your love language? So, Tao's love language is he likes receiving gifts. My love language is, like, probably spending time with me. Because in my family growing up, gift giving was not something that we did. It's actually kind of something that makes us feel kind of uncomfortable, I think. So I kind of feel like it's okay. I don't really need the gifts. You know, I really just want people to be present for me or, you know, be in my life, people that I love. And I don't really need gifts, and I'm okay with not getting gifts, but Tao loves getting gifts. Come here. I made noodles. Yeah, June, you should check it out and then have your significant other take it too so that you guys can know like what your languages of love are. So it's like physical touch, words of affirmation. So you like it when people are like, "Oh, thank you so much for doing that." Tao really likes getting gifts, like I said. And there's like other ones too. There's 5 of them. You should totally do it. Take the test. It's really interesting. I made the noodles from scratch.
Smells like a Hmong house.
Hmong house in a Chinese restaurant?
Nope. Smells like garlicky. And
Here's a mess. The noodles taste different than the ones in the frozen section. They're bouncier.
They're a lot bouncier, more Anyway, it's been a long day, rough day.
I bet.
It tastes like you know when you go to those Chinese restaurant, they make the
Hand-pulled
noodles,
noodles?
hand-pulled noodles.
I guess. When did you have hand-pulled noodles?
California, San Diego, right?
No.
When,
We had some hand-pulled noodles in New York City.
oh yeah, New York.
June said I ordered it. I actually just ordered it and I threw it in here. You know what, June? This would have been a great dish to order takeout for and have him guess which one was mine.
I would never guess it because it tastes like it has that char taste to it.
I don't know. This would have been a really, really good dish. He wouldn't be able to tell the difference.
Yeah, it would. What? Smells good. Tastes good. Just need some chili oil.
It's all over there. I saw it later.
Yeah. And make it. The noodle's not as dry like as if you buy the one that's frozen.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I'm just gonna make them in bulk and put them in the freezer because it was super easy to make.
Did you use the machine?
Yeah, the KitchenAid. I think so.
This is like rice or flour noodles?
Flour noodles, red flour.
You didn't use spaghetti noodles?
I did not use spaghetti noodles. I made my noodles from scratch, and it's only flour, eggs, water, and salt, and that's it. Super easy. It's like some Bonntaub stuff.
Tao approved.
What food do you not approve of?
Eel. And let's see, what food? I was thinking about that. There's certain things I wouldn't eat. Snake. I will never.
That's not even reasonable. They do look like spaghetti noodles.
I mean, certain fish I probably wouldn't like eating.
Yeah, but you would eat any fish that you would serve at a restaurant. Like mahi-mahi, salmon, tuna, flounder.
Yeah. But
Ew! Sardine dipped in condensed milk? That sounds gross. Is that something you do?
Okay. Maybe the sardine with tomato sauce. You know,
You like that. You used to eat that with sticky rice, you said.
I used to, but I think growing up, I don't know. Did we try it? I think we bought a can. Right?
I think that you wouldn't eat it. I don't know if like the sardine and the tomato sauce is something that like you did as a kid and it was really good, but now
maybe
it doesn't have the same kind of nostalgia.
Probably not.
Ew, that sounds so gross. So how do you cook the sardine? Is it like a fresh sardine and then you fry it and then you dip it in condensed milk? That sounds so bothersome.
Did you eat already?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is so good.
I know. It's better than the video I made. Maybe I should remake my own video.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, June, I can't. Ew. Condensed milk needs to go in like desserts or like Vietnamese coffee.
I think like the sardine that's been canned, it does have a little strong fish taste to it. But it's been a long time that I had one, so I think that'll be maybe next time we might do that.
I don't know. I think that she's pulling our leg.
Hey, let's do that next time.
You do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
No, it's like, did you ever watch when you were a kid that Je Sais Ça movie where they go to the city and then they drink Vietnamese coffee and they're like, the coffee is so bitter, oh, it's gross, and on the bottom it's the condensed milk, and then Sa goes, that's what Tao's gonna do. He's gonna be like just dipping the sticky rice in the condensed milk and then not even care about the sardines.
Yep.
I don't know. I think I'm too scared to try that one. Tao might be a little more adventurous, but
I'll try it.
I think he's a little afraid of like seafood sometimes, like fish that are too fishy.
I mean, I'll give it a try, but I probably won't be like this, like
Okay, maybe we'll try it.
We'll try it. I'll try it.
So just like straight from the can, and then you put like condensed milk on it. Do you eat it with rice, sticky rice? And who told you to eat it like that?
How's it cooked though? How's it cooked with the condensed milk?
Yeah, I don't think it's cooked at all. Like, do you just open the can and then dip it in condensed milk and eat it?
That's interesting.
Is it a Japanese thing?
Sardine with condensed milk.
I don't know.
Like,
I have condensed milk. I don't have sardines though.
is it like just a sardine that's frozen, or is it like the one in?
She said in the can.
Ooh. Oh. No, that might just taste. I don't know how it's gonna taste, but.
Oh, yeah, so she's saying just in the can, dip it in the condensed milk, and just eat
it. Okay. All right. I'll give it a try. I'm up for new things, but, I mean, it won't be like this, like...
I don't know, he says that, but maybe he will be like, ooh, that's really good.
Yeah. Maybe.
Yes, try it. Send me a video, and you have to show me what can to buy and where you buy it. It's just like the plain, not in the tomato sauce thing. I don't know. When I see it at the Asian store, now I do kind of look at it like, man, when I was younger, I did like eating that. I don't know.
Yeah, because you use sticky rice like it did taste good when you were little, but
maybe just because you're so
could be when you're hungry and you just kind of eat.
Okay, you have to send it to me. I want to see you eat it.
I'll try it out. I'll give it a try. I'm up for anything. If it's good, I'll eat it.
But you say you wouldn't eat snake.
Well, it's just the image.
Have you had alligator?
No.
We serve alligator at restaurants. I had it in Indianapolis at a restaurant.
Yeah, but
They're like fried nuggets. They're not anything special.
I don't know. To me, anything that is reptilian, it kind of throws me off. Because if you say alligator meat, then yeah, I just picture the alligator. It's just kind of like, like mikating. But if you just serve it without telling me what it is, then I'd probably be like, it's like fish or chicken.
You shouldn't be camera shy. It's just me. You guys see me all the time. He claims that he doesn't like eel because I think like the vision of eel is what bothers him. But when we eat eel rolls, he's like, ooh, that one was good.
No, if you don't tell me it's eel, then I'm good.
Yeah, and eel needs to be hot though. Like you can't eat a cold eel roll because the skin is fatty and then it gets like chewy.
Maybe I might have had a bad one. That kind of threw me off.
I do like eel though. I like eel rolls. I don't know. I guess we'll have to try it, June.
Well, one thing I wouldn't try is maybe frog legs.
You've never tried it?
No.
Not even try it?
Mm-mm. I think anything like reptilian, amphibian, yeah.
You gotta at least try the frog leg.
I mean, I'll give it a try, but I don't think it's... Well,
It's really weird. Frog legs are like, people always say it tastes like chicken.
mm-hmm.
It doesn't taste like chicken. It has the texture of chicken, but it tastes like fish.
Okay.
So it's really weird that you're like eating gekokai and it tastes like fish.
I'll eat it if I don't see it. If I didn't kill it or clean it, then I guess that should be okay.
Okay, next time we go to a Chinese buffet.
Okay. I will. Yeah, as long as if I didn't see it, like, or if I have to clean it, then I'm okay. I guess will be able to eat it.
Yeah, but it's like this small little amphibian, and you always talk about wanting to be vocal pop.
Yeah, I could do that. I mean,
What's the difference?
it's just because I don't know, like, it's like a mammal versus a reptile. Amphibian, and then I don't know. It just pork tastes better than frog legs, I guess, in my opinion.
June, have you ever had frog legs? I don't know, or those the guy Ace videos and the Ace guy.
Oh yeah.
He would like go catch bullfrogs and eat them.
Yeah, he made like a big frog sandwich.
June likes the skin. She says it's the best part of the frog.
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, well, I guess something we might have to try.
Different strokes for different folks. I kind of feel like had them. It was okay.
I mean, I'm up to try it.
It's pretty fishy. It's like a fishy chicken. It's weird. I think like getting over that was too much for me. Like eating a fishy chicken was kind of weird.
But well, anything deep fried, I guess, tastes good.
That's how they cook them. Well, sometimes there's like frog soup, but I haven't had that.
Yeah, I don't know about frog soup because it might be just a little bit too
fishy. Chewy. The skin.
But deep fried, I guess I'm up for it. If it's deep fried, I'll try it.
I don't know.
I'll try it and then maybe I'll down it with the pepper.
Okay, I think that's it. June, send me the video, and I'd love to see a video of you actually eating it, because then I will really trust you. Other than you just pulling my leg. But thanks for joining me in making these Lomein noodles from scratch. It was definitely a learning curve. It was the first time I ever used my attachment, but I think I'm ready to make some 5pm noodles now. So I'll talk to you guys later.
Spaghetti noodles.
See you on Tuesday. Let me know what you want to see me cook next time. Bye guys. Bye June.